everybody, and welcome back to Crypto Kings. My name is Matt, and it looks like we're looking at one of the worst Shiba Inu crashes here in a very long time. And the question is, why has this happened? How has this happened? And how will we come back from this? So if you guys are new, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Let's get right into it. So one of the things I've been talking about recently on the channel that I wanted to make explicitly clear in this video is I don't believe this crash is for the long term. Now, when we look at the past 24-hour little graph here, you guys can see this is the trajectory, just been hurtling down at one point, reaching down to a dismal 6.5. And this is upsetting for a lot of people who especially bought in at around 10. Some people bought in at 20 a long time ago and are sitting there wondering, will my SHIB ever go back up? And like I've said in the past, man, I believe the answer is yes, and here's why. This crash, this dip, feels very largely artificial. This is something I've talked about, man. A lot of people who are either famous or in power here have generally been talking against cryptocurrency. One of the things here being the National Security Advisor says, of course, Bitcoin and crypto were responsible for the cyber attacks, saying the cryptocurrency challenge lies at the core of ransomware attacks. Just complete BS about how crypto is a threat and blah, blah, blah. That, of course, this pipeline never would have been hacked, obviously, I guess, if it wasn't for crypto, which is absurd. But this is what they're trying to do. So in my personal opinion, not financial advice nor a serious statement here, but in my personal opinion, I believe that this is an intentional attempt to get people away from using cryptocurrency because, again, cryptocurrency in ways fundamentally cannot be regulated no matter how hard people try. It cannot be tracked in certain ways, and it is simply not the same as the US dollar. It is resistant to inflation in a lot of ways, and there are a lot of pros that we all know to using cryptocurrency, and I think there are a lot of people who are out to go against it, who don't like the fact that cryptocurrency has all of these inherent benefits. Same thing here. SEC warns investors against Bitcoin futures funds. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission sent out a second note to investors urging to reevaluate Bitcoin futures-focused funds. Now, I will admit that Bitcoin and cryptocurrency has problems. Shiba Inu, of course, does have issues that I think everybody could sort of understand, that obviously you have a very, very large supply. You have, sort of issues with public image, things like that, the volatility of the crypto market. But I think us as fans of cryptocurrency are willing to move beyond that. I think a lot of us are willing to look past that on the fact that we see the inherent value in cryptocurrency and what it has to offer to our society. So again, that is what's going on right now with crypto in general. There seems to be a general nationwide push to go against it. El Salvador has been doing the opposite by allowing Bitcoin, different exchanges, things like that, for people to get involved in it, and that's fantastic. But unfortunately, there is a lot more crypto which is bought and sold in the United States than is in El Salvador, so we have a bigger impact on the price and the market and things like that. The same thing happened when China banned it. The price went down as well. So if you take a look here at the trajectory here for Shiba Inu, again, what we're looking at here is just a very steady, very consistent hurtling down. And man, it looks like we could be gearing for some sort of consolidation, maybe at maybe 6.8 or 6.7, but it's kind of hard to tell. Again, thankfully, had a little bit of a rebound earlier, which is decent, going from 6.6 up to around 6.9. So if it can keep going here and hurdle past 7 and maybe hold itself roughly at 7, that would be decent. I do think that is possible to achieve here within the next few hours. That's not unreachable. But the problem is, man, when you have these really high periods of buying volume, unfortunately, they don't really hold themselves, and you'll see a little bit of a start of some sell volume. If we look here at the relative strength index, I would bet that at this area, again, the buy volume is a little bit higher, and it just can't really sustain itself. And as the public sentiment is, of course, going down, it just can't hold its own. And that's the issue with these meme coins, man. A lot of them have a track of coins that they follow. So like we know about Shiba Inu, man, one of the things that it does is, as an ERC-20 token, it follows Ethereum. And Ethereum is down about 4% today. If you look at the price of Shiba Inu, down 6%. So kind of similar here in its drop. And of of course, Ethereum tends at times to follow Bitcoin, with Bitcoin being down. It says 1% or so, but if you look at the 7-day chart, it's been down a little bit here over the past 24 hours or so, going from 38 down at one point to 36. So not doing too hot over the past 24 hours. It definitely should be pushing 40 by now. It should be getting there, and unfortunately, it's just not. And like I said, man, 40 really needs to be the target for Bitcoin in order for Shiba Inu to break and hold past 10. Because when you look at the previous week or so, you guys can see whenever it gets close to 10, you guys could see somewhere around here, yeah, like 2nd of June or so, a little over a week ago, when it's holding past 10. If you take a look here at the 2nd of June for Bitcoin, you guys could see 37, 39, 38, hanging in around there. When it's at 36, 35, it's not really able to sustain itself. Same thing with Ethereum here. If you take a look at the 7-day chart here, or the 10-day chart here, whatever, for June 2nd, 25, 26, 27, pushing up again. That's kind of what you want to see. Watching it hurtling down, at some point probably below 24, that's not good. We don't want to be here. And like I said, man, these meme coins just can't support themselves. And it's disappointing, man. I've talked a little bit about this, but, to see crypto as an asset being given these unnecessary volatile periods is just absolutely disheartening, man. These are fantastic assets. Like I said, as someone who's interested in finance and investing, all of that, I believe in crypto. I like crypto. Crypto makes up the majority of my investments. And to watch something which I believe is a legitimate store of value being seemingly intentionally tanked by a lot of people who definitely do know a lot about finance, who probably, if they were explained, could see the benefit of cryptocurrency, watching it almost being intentionally crashed by a lot of people in positions of power is very upsetting. And this is really what's doing it, man. This public sentiment, those Elon tweets, man, that is causing a lot of this unneeded volatility. I understand that crypto is a very volatile asset. Of course, it is a new asset, but, there's no reason why SHIB should be tanking like this at random periods of time, man. There's no reason for this. And again, when SHIB first had its rise and went up to, 0.00004, obviously, we knew it wasn't going to hold itself there. We knew it was going to be volatile and see a dip. But after that, man, again, what we were really hoping for was for some type of recovery, man. Again, there were some, hopeful periods of time where, it could have recovered and it could have seen some nice long-term growth. Even here, there were certain periods of time where it could have seen some nice, long-term trajectories, but because of negative market sentiment, it just can't hold itself there. And that's really the heart of it, man. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Let me know what you think down below in the comments as to why this keeps happening. And of course, what is the game plan? What is the long-term future? How do we prevent this happening every time someone says something negative about crypto? Because when someone says something negative about the US dollar, the value doesn't crash. And someone says something negative about a stock, typically it doesn't crash either. But for some reason, crypto as an asset, and especially, again, meme tokens like this, are a lot higher in volatility. So that is definitely a question I want to hear you guys' thoughts on down below in the comments. And of course, if you guys are new, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. And if you guys want to get started trading Shiba Inu, you guys can use my link down below, my gates.io link, and we both get some free crypto. So who can't love that? Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Matt. See you guys on the next one. Peace.